What's up, taters? This is Tree from treeoflogic.com. Welcome to my channel, The Treehouse News, and I'm on Black Twitter, and ooh, they are not happy. They do not like Kamala Harris, and they are very upset with the Democratic Party. And I thought I would just bring that to you. Now, don't get too excited, though, folks, okay? Because Kamala check all those boxes. There are a good percentage of blacks who are rah. Yes, we're going to vote for you, slay queen, break through the glass ceiling, black women, and all that other stuff. But then there's a good percentage of blacks that are like, oh, no, we are not for this. And I wanted to show you a couple of their videos. But let's start off with this tweet. And then also Black Lives Matter. I know. I roll my eyes at Black Lives Matter too. But for some reason, they still have a lot of pull on the Democratic side. And so I wanted to show you what they just came out full-fledged and said, yo, this was a coup. What are you doing? Okay. But let me just show you this because I found this to be interesting. As a black woman, there's nothing I find more disgusting than Kamala Harris pandering to us and acting like she is one of us. Girl, just like your boy Joe Biden said, you ain't black. He said he only hired your butt because, I'm not going to use profanity, but you see what that says. Because of DEI. Your mama Indian, your daddy Jamaican. And, it's more? Okay, hold on. I didn't know that, okay? All right, here we go. Your mama Indian, your daddy Jamaican. Your daddy came from Irish slave owners. And your mama wear a sari. I think that's how you pronounce that. If not, let me know in the comment section. Don't talk to me about black, okay? Just like Kendrick Lamar said, they not like us. I have no idea about this reference, but then again, I divorced the black community many years ago, so there's that. And I got no problem with that. Be who you want to be, but don't never call yourself no black girl trying to come and get votes out my community. The F you ever did for us, but lock our men up. And, hold on, wait. Black folks are all for it, but I found this one to be, I forgot about this. I forgot this happened, so I found this tweet to be, very enlightening. So it says, black people like Kamala so much in 2020 race, nobody voted for her, and she was forced to drop out. That was so true. Okay, so look at this, -8. I forgot about that. So anyway, so now we have this from Black Lives Matter official account. And I was like, oh, God, do I really care what they say? But actually, this is well put together, this timeline. And I'm going to read it, and then we're going to go into several blacks who are just like, no, we are not for this. Some of it is funny, actually. So let's look at this, I think this timeline here. So the timeline of events. Sunday, Joe Biden drops out. Kamala Harris announces campaign with Biden endorsement. Kamala Harris says she is going to work hard to earn the nomination. Kamala Harris makes calls to party delegates. Monday, Kamala Harris continues making calls to party delegates. Kamala Harris makes two-party public speeches. AP announces Kamala Harris has secured enough delegates to be the Democratic nominee Monday night. Now how is that democracy going on? They were so quick to talk about some Trump don't stand by democracy. Boy, this is not democratic. Anyway, Kamala Harris releases this statement noting she has worked hard to, quote, get out and earn the nomination as promised Monday night. A 24-hour process of taking the party bosses to is not democratic, nor is it a process Democrats should be proud of. We do not live in a dictatorship. Delegates are not oligarchs. Installing Kamala Harris as the Democratic nominee and an unknown vice president without any public voting process would make the modern Democratic Party a party of hypocrites. You just now finding out they they're a party of hypocrites? What are you talking about? They always been that way. Jeez Louise. Oh, because it ain't going the way you think it is. We call on the DNC to create a process that allows for public participation in the nomination process, not just a nomination by party delegates. You don't get to say that, okay? I don't care how much y'all cry about this, black folks. They don't care about you. They don't give a damn. And you like it like that. It's like a masochist and sadist relationship, okay? They're sadists, you're masochist. It's just like y'all just are match made in heaven. So you're gonna complain and whine and boo-hoo-hoo-hoo. But, I know y'all. Nobody knows you more than I do. And even though you are not happy with Kamala, you will either not vote or refuse to, you will not vote or you will vote for Kamala. Either way, you guys will not vote for Trump because of whatever fictitious notion you think he is or isn't. So let's see what these folks have to say in reference to Kamala Harris.
So the DNC, the GCCC, and the Democratic Party all actively forgoed a primary process. And they were telling us that Joe was ready to go. And now we're expected to support Kamala Harris, a prosecutor who ruined a lot of black families in California. She was actually so unpopular in her home state that she had to drop out of the 2020 race prior to the voting because she kept coming in 5th place in all the polls. I don't care how much they black girl magic her over the next couple of months. I will not be supporting Kamala Harris, and you shouldn't either. Democratic nominees are voted for. They debate. They actually go through a real primary process. Kamala Harris did not do that. Joe Biden didn't even do that. And I want to be very clear that when Donald Trump wins in November, that it is because of the fact that the Democratic Party, the DNC, and the DCCC have decided to forgo democracy because they do not actually care about upholding democracy.
The media will censor what they hate. My true statement. Okay. All right, here we go.
Well, I knew that community guidelines violation would come up as soon as I hit around 200,000 views because I was stating unequivocally that Kamala Harris does not represent the interests of black people. And Kamala Harris does not represent the interests of the United States of America. So I figured there'd be probably 20 or 30,000 diehard Democrats that would probably complain. Maybe 20 or 30,000 undocumented immigrants got the okay to go ahead and to make a complaint. People, let me tell you something. If you want your country back, you better realize that your enemy is in very, very, very high places in the United States. They must destroy the United States in order to have a one world government. Now listen to this before some of the Dems can get on here and start to complaining. Black people, I will say to you once again, if you think that Kamala Harris is going to represent your interests, you are absolutely not looking at her background whatsoever. And I've said 4 years ago that I felt that Kamala Harris was only being put in the White House in order to eventually become the presidential candidate. And I was firmly persuaded when we saw Joe Biden walking around like a zombie, I wouldn't be surprised if people from the inside didn't help make him zombified even more so that he would have no capability of being able to look right for any type of debate. I'm surprised that they didn't bump him off. And I don't know if that's the real Joe Biden or not. There's a whole lot of talk about that.
Black folks, I'm begging you. If Kamala Harris is going to be the Democratic nominee, do not vote for her just because she's black. She does not really claim her black side except for when she wants votes. She's always pulling out her little, they not like us, and yeah, girl, and all this other AAVE because she wants the black vote. Do not be fooled by her. She is not authentic, and she only wants to be in office because she wants power. She wants the inside, perks of being the president, which is money, immunity, and whatever else comes with it. I beg of you, do your research when it comes to Kamala, and do your research when it comes to Trump, and don't just listen to the media. That's it.
Before y'all Democrats start trying to play the race card, I want y'all to understand this. Kamala is not black. Her kids is not black. Her husband is not black. She does not come from black culture. So don't tell me I got to support Kamala Harris because she black. The race pandering from the Democratic Party got to stop. It's really that simple. Thank you for listening.
Now, why should you be offended? You would think, oh, well, yeah, we black people. We supposed to support our black folk. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, let me explain something to you. You should be offended beyond rapport because of the fact that somebody is willing to put someone in a seat for their color, even when they're not qualified to do a favor for you. Let me explain to you how the last 4 years have went. Up 3, coming into this 4. Let me explain something to you. So for the first three years, Kamala has not cared about the black community, okay? Kamala and Biden have been doing everything in their power to support illegal immigrants. They have been coming in this country. They're getting your benefits. They putting their kids, these illegal immigrants are going into your kids' schools. They in the hood. They're taking over. You're no longer relevant. They're taking over, okay? But then on top of that, okay, they're giving them money. They're giving them credit cards. I mean, they're booking them, taking them. You got immigrants coming straight out of Mexico living better than you did, and your ancestors done built this country up. Boo. Let me explain something to you. That's how valuable you are to the Democrat community, okay? But now, boom. Year 4. It's election time. Y'all, we ain't really did nothing for these niggas. I guess we got to do something. Let's call up Kirk Franklin, and he comes to the White House. Kirk Franklin went on that stage with them tight shorts or tight suit and that extra low button top that he wears on stage. And he danced, and he got a check. And that was for you. They paid him to please you. That's how important you are. When Hillary wants to campaign, she don't actually focus on issues in the black community that are needed. She says, oh, I got hot sauce in my bag, boo. Are you pandering to us? Is it working? Oh, y'all forget. Your memory is terrible. Y'all forget. She said, is it working? That's how valuable you are as a vote. That she don't even got to invest to get your vote. She don't even have to work and put the agenda in and start to show proof to get your vote, black woman, black man. You so special to be black. You so special to be black that you don't even get no benefits for it. We'll just put Kirk Franklin in and let him dance for the day. That'll do.
All right, here's the last video, okay? All right. Unfortunately, this woman, I already seen this video. I didn't, believe it or not, I did not watch this video all the way through. But I did see this one. And honey, she got a potty mouth, but I'll have to edit this in production. So get ready.
Y'all, Kamala is so incredibly unliked. Democrats would be better off just promoting a glass of water than Kamala. And if they don't choose her, they might pick Gavin Newsom, which is even worse. I just don't understand. Both terrible, but Kamala, the same lady who locked up a bunch of black people in her district for smoking a little bit of weed, then went on live national podcast and said that, yeah, I used to smoke a little bit of weed. Locked a lot of people up for that. You know that, right? She's disingenuous as hell. 2 reasons. The last presidential election, the 2021. Let's not forget Kamala sat here and called Joe Biden a racist. Honey, if you're going to really play black, okay, do you think that black people are going to sit here and be around a racist? But that's because Kamala only honestly cares about the Indian side of her. I mean, she did do an interview where a man called her the first Indian senator. Now all of a sudden she wants to throw black in there and HBCUs and all kinds of... Girl, you ain't done shit. You're a terrible person for president, and hell no.
All righty then. So there you go. This is what a good percentage of blacks think. But don't get excited. Do not think that these people that I just featured, even though they don't like Kamala, don't think that they will vote for Trump. They will just sit it out. I know you're thinking like, why would they just not vote for a party that's basically what Trump has helped them and during his presidency? Well, no, they're tribal. And logical is not really on, and intelligence is not on on a priority list, but they're tribal. And Republicans have been, for some reason, it's been told, and I think until Lyndon B. Johnson's curse is over with, they're going to be, for the most part, continue to be loyal to the Democratic Party. And I'm all for it. You know what I'm saying? Let the Democrats deal with them and their attitude and their demands and all of this. I want reparations and blah, blah, blah. Let them deal with it. I don't have a problem with them staying with the Democratic Party. You know what I'm saying? And maybe you should not have a problem with it either. Anyway, let me know as always what you think about this by leaving a comment below this video. Don't forget to give me a like. It helps with the algorithm. And if you're new to my channel, subscribe. And I'll see you guys on the next video. Later, taters.